Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead.
And Tom.
So we decided last week this week that we liked how we prepped up for breakfast for the next week. And we did it together and that was nice. So we're going to attempt something today, but on a bigger scale. And we'll see how it works. So what Tom's going to do is he's going to take my last 2 packages of sausage patties. I hope they don't shrink too much. But he's going to put them each on this lined pan, and we're going to bake them. So now what I'm going to do is right now I have like 18 eggs. I might need more. I have more in the refrigerator if I need them. But I'm going to add a little bit of milk to them. You can put the sausages on there. Because the more, if you put milk on there, it makes them fluffier. We're going to make breakfast sandwiches without bread. Now, obviously, we're not going to make you watch the whole time we're doing all of them. That'd be kind of rude.
Why
Because that's why. And I'm going to get all these broke up. I almost feel like I should have went with a bigger bowl. As messy as I can be. Now, we're also going to make potatoes to go with ours today. Because our breakfast on Sunday, we like it to be a little bit heftier because we don't eat lunch on Sundays. We just have breakfast and then we have our dinner. And we don't like getting hungry at about noon. Because then you want to make something else. So that's why we usually have a heftier breakfast on Sunday. Because he goes and does his errands, and today he's going to spend time out in the garden, getting some stuff cleaned up out there. Boy, some of these eggs are being like 2-year-olds.
Get small?
No. Or they don't mind.
They don't mind?
Yeah.
They need to be mended together, do they?
Uh-huh.
About marinated?
Oh yeah, some of them just don't want to break up.
There.
Alright, you can put that in the oven. Because I looked it up and huh?
We got time for it.
No, just stick it in there.
Until they're done, right?
Yep. You might want to put them on the bottom though.
I can do that.
Alright, that should be good, I think. Taking up a lot of video time just on stupid eggs. Not intentional, you guys. Not intentional. Alright, so what we need to do, because we have 16 sausages, so we need to make to make 16 sandwiches, we need 32 eggs. So we're going to have to bake these in batches too. So anyways, what I'm going to do, that one didn't break up either, is we're going to take it and put it a level amount on the bottom. We're hoping that the sausages don't shrink too much. So we're kind of just figuring this out together. Those pancakes, by the way, you guys, they were really good warmed up, weren't they, Tom?
Those cottage cheese pancakes?
Yes.
Wait till right to the last drop.
Yes, we did. And they were very, very, very good. Now, these take about 7 to 8 minutes, it says, for them to cook. And we're not going to keep you on there for that either. So it's going to be, since we can only do 24 at a time, we'll actually have to do a second batch. Do you see that one that isn't broke up too?
Yeah.
Let's try beating them again. We'll be right back. Alright, so I have all them filled. I have this little bit of egg left, so I'm probably going to have to add a few more eggs because we need 6 more, right? Or 8 more?
8 more.
8 more. So we're going to put these in the oven for about 7 to 8 minutes. I'm going to come right back and we're going to start cutting up some potatoes and cooking potatoes to go with it. I decided while Tom's getting those ready, I'm going to do this the easier way today. Instead of chopping up everything on my own, I'm using my little chopper to do the potatoes. Just like that. And ta-da, they're done. And then I'm just going to put salt and pepper on those. And they should be done about the same time that both batches of eggs and everything are done. That's why we figured it'd be okay to start potatoes, because it'll probably take that long for everything else to cook. So I know it's going to be like a creation, which is good. And we just kind of wanted to show you that, you know, you guys can do prep on a Sunday morning for the rest of the week for breakfast. So everything's looking good. So we're going to get all this cooked up, and then we'll bring you back when we are putting everything together. All right, so the first batch of eggs are done. So we decided we're going to put them together on our pan here. So you're basically going to just take these out, and you're going to sit them down on your tray. And we still need to, see, now that one I made too thick. We need to make them more, you know what I mean? Tom's already planed it. So now what I'm going to do with the first 12 is, yeah, see, I could have made these a lot thinner, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do with the first 12 is I went through and I cut my slices of cheese in quarters. And I'm going to put those on there so that they can kind of melt while the sausage is finishing up. The sausage will take a little bit longer than the cheese. And I cut too much cheese. Did you see that?
No, we're going to put one on top, no?
No.
No.
So I definitely cut way too much cheese up. Alright, so now we're waiting for the sausage. I'm going to get the last 8 in the oven. I think this is going to work out fantastic. We'll be back. I'll tell you guys, I would cook sausage in the oven from now on. Because, look at that. They don't shrink. So I'm going to put those on top of each one of these. Now I'm probably going to eat mine with a fork and a knife, because that's going to be way too much for me to bite into without making a mess.
I, on the other hand, has got a big enough mouth, I could probably take care of that.
Oh, well, you said it, not me. Boy, they look a lot bigger than what I thought they would. Alright, so now we decided, since I did all that cheese, we're going to double cheese it. Because I was thinking halves and not quarters. And so I cut up a lot of cheese.
I just take the rest of my lunch.
Yeah, he'll take the rest of his lunch, no big deal, but yeah. And we need 2 more pieces.
Doesn't make a lot of extra cheese.
Well, now that I double cheese it, of course not. Alright, so now we're going to take that last package of eggs out. Lessons learned on this. Keep your one thing closed. Don't make your eggs so thick. And I did again, so that's why I say it'll probably take a knife and a fork to get through these. But look at that. The perfect little breakfast sandwich.
Gluten free.
Yep, and it's gluten free. Oh. Alright, so we're going to put these plates together and we'll meet you back at the table. So there you go. Tom's going to try it without cutting it. We will do our sausage from like that from now on. We don't have all the splattering. And I took the leftover eggs that I had and I scrambled them up for him. So you think that'll be good breakfast for us next week?
I think so.
What do you think, Jack? Jack's gonna cut his. The lids keep falling off because the cheese makes them slippery.
That's pretty good.
Alrighty. So there, now we've got breakfast, not for every day, but pretty close. And we did it together, and we've got a good breakfast. And you got lots of good potatoes, too.
And leftovers for the rest of the week.
Yes, and leftovers for the rest of the week. All right, so you guys have a blessed day. Be a blessing. We'll see you at supper. It's going to be a good one. Goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Jack.
Bye.
You guys have a great day.